I heard him, and let me tell you that I have spent 5 months in Telangana, and I know exactly how people are thinking over there. Of course, as far as this election is concerned, in Telangana, for example, the fight is between the BJP and the Congress. The BRS has been relegated to a large extent, but all that hoopla that you saw about the Hyderabad seat with Madhavi Lata, let's see where she lands up, because she's nowhere on the scene on the ground. But if you actually look at the Adilabad seat, for example, we have a young lady candidate, and people are looking towards her, and people have actually come forward to tell us that this is a candidature that has been chosen as per the minds of the people. So when you are looking at all our candidates in the southern region and of those of the allies, you will see that the Bharatiya Janata Party is going to face a rout. In Telangana, 14 seats are going to come to the Congress Party, and I'm giving them a leeway, but the fact is that people over there were saying that the Congress Party is going to do a complete rout, and we are going to there'll be nobody else. But if you look at Tamil Nadu, of course, they have high hopes on the Kanyakumari seat, because Mr. Annamalai is projected a lot on television, but on ground it will not be Mr. Annamalai at all. So you will not see him at all.
Okay.
If you talk about Kerala, you're talking about Thrissur. Thrissur is totally out of bounds for them, and Thiruvananthapuram again has been in the limelight, and therefore the BJP might be saying whatever, because after 3 terms, one might think that Dr. Shashi Tharoor might have some kind of anti-incumbency. It's not happening. If you want, I can go on about the other.